Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Lysefjorden. It's their bitter, coming in at 4.7% ABV. There's a look at the label. It's in a pint bottle with a kind of silvery gold bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Lots of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass. Pouring out, well, something very similar to a bitter. It's a dark kind of mahogany golden coloured ale. It's a 2-finger, ever so slightly off white head, nice rolling carbonation. Lysefjorden reviewed their red IPA and their IPA, absolutely fantastic beers. Looking forward to this one. It's got a nice, it's nice and clear. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, and lots of hops for 4.7% ABV. But then again, there's lots of kind of bitter aspects to the beer in terms of it being slightly traditional, I think. A little bit biscuity and malty and bready, a little bit dry and spicy. Let's dive in. Cheers. Really rather hopped. It is quite traditional. It's got a nice bready, malty beginning, slightly sweet. It's quite dry, it's quite a dry finish to the beer. Nicely carbonated, kind of tings and hisses and kind of prickles on the tongue. And then you've got this rather nice hoppy finish. It's nice and bitter. There's a nice level of bitterness to the beer. It's grapefruity, a little bit of mango. Slight kind of lemon bitterness. It's a almost like a lemon peel or a almost orange, blood orange kind of fleshy, bitter finish to the beer. It's very nice. But the carbonation gets me. It really does kind of lift the beer, it picks it up, makes it kind of very drinkable. As you've seen there, I was kind of, pardon what I was doing, but kind of burping up what I was drinking. And that helps, because I just had dinner about an hour ago, that helps release some of the kind of trapped wind, if you like, in your stomach. And that really does kind of release and move the beer around, and it just helps out, you know. It just helps out with the fish and chips, what I had for lunch. Talking about food, you could probably pair this up nicely with, I don't know, I reckon a good bit of decent sausage, probably some Norwegian sausage or maybe some Polish sausage. I think that would go rather well. Let's see if it's bottle condition. Let's get the rest of the beer in the glass. Yes, most certainly is. Look at that! Now, if you're new to beer, you can see all them bits and pieces floating around inside of the glass. Don't be alarmed. Don't be frightened. There's nothing wrong with your beer. It's a bottle conditioned beer. It's why we've got so much carbonation in the beer. It's the natural way. It's the traditional way to carbonate a beer. It's the second fermentation process. If you want to know a little bit more about that, stick it into Google and they'll tell you. But rating for the beer then. I think I think it's a pretty decent 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thank you to Lysefjorden MikroBryggeri for sending the beer. Very good beer. Check them out, they're quite a new brewery from Norway. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.